Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3, part 43 of my Throt, the Unclean Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, we have an ambush against Balthazar Gelt. He actually moved over and sacked Grunberg once again here, the rascal. He got a weakened force, but it was going to kill off several of my wolf rats, so we are here to ambush him and do as much damage as we can. Well, let's get this battle going. So we're going to grab all of these lads here, group them separately, and lock them. And we'll just send them directly into the fight. Waste no time at all. Send them in as well. Get this assassin moving after Balthazar. You guys can go ahead and teleport away if you so wish. Chuck a crackle bomb at this poor lad. And I'm content to slow things down and watch us slaughter these poor fools. Final transmutation has gone down. It's going to do a good bit of damage. We'll have to take a quick look here in a moment. Yeah, we definitely took some ouchies there. That was no joke. However, now Ishka's Triads are here, and the Plague Monks have arrived as well. Plague Monks and Wolf Rats working together with the Abomination to rip down these poor Empire Knights. And the cannon crews are having... They're having bad day. We've got the other Skaven slaves actually fighting one of the only battles they stand a chance of doing some damage in. Hits a rat. The rat roundup. Ouch, his metal attacks have already started doing damage to the poor death globes. Didn't really get to do much. Pull you guys on away so you're not getting blasted for no reason. You keep throwing those shurikens at Balthazar Gelt, who apparently is going to refuse to come on down. I don't blame him. It's nothing but death down here.
Bombardiers. Agreed? Yes, yes.
You start throwing things at him. Nothing really to do but to heal the death globes once they get a little closer. Guess we'll drop that there. Let them heal all the way over. No one is coming on back. We're quickly routing and crushing this force. We'll summon you in the middle. Oh, this is going to do all of the friendly fire. Let's relax on that one. We'll just break his spirits by killing all his men. They are surrounded by many of the clan. Ash him up there, buddy. There it is. There shall be no survivors this day. Empire Gap is doing his best. He is completely surrounded. No matter where he swings, someone's there to stop him. Thank goodness this was a very bad cast of his Gennas. That could have done work against all my plumped up boys. In fact, let's bring all the Plague Monks away. So they don't get accidentally murdered by any spells. Same thing with these Wolf Rats. We'll just pull them off to the side. Our enemy is in march stance here, so we just gotta get rid of Gelt. Keep throwing those shurikens at him. Sadly, we have no one else really who can help out. Oh, here comes some slings. Come on over and help out with Gelt. Get away. That's gonna hurt so much. Y'all better run. Cool. Running, they did not do a very good job of. Oh, really? You stuck in just to throw down one last spell? That's pretty spiteful there, buddy. And Gelt flees after doing as much damage as he can. Gallops on away on his Pegasus. See ya, buddy. And Gelt gets smacked once again. He stuck in for a while there, dealt 66 kills to our squad. Can't ever count him out. And we'll go ahead and enslave this group. Pegasus falls flat. We gain an Ogre Blade, a Hell Pit Attendant, and Metal Storm, gaining 6 armor for the whole army. Which doesn't really help us when we fight him again and he is dropping his metal spells on our heads, but we shall deal. We'll throw the Silent One into the city here, and then I think we will finish off that Ancient Cunning. And then we'll just kind of wait, see what Colt is going to do. I don't foresee a lot of a fight coming out of him. This is like I said, it was a turn later. We did lose, well, Grunberg didn't get taken, but he got sacked by Gelt. That's why that army was a bit weaker. has Garaz here. We're going to throw in nothing for now. We'll leave that settlement as is. Pulling on over to our lords. Kevin is set up exactly where we want him, defending the town. Norman is pulled away far enough that I'd like to get him replenishing soldiers. We get him closer to the tower. Not quite. We are going to start claiming some settlements on the other end of the river here. If we can flush out some of these armies, we should have a bit of an easier time. So let's get to it. We will auto-resolve this one. Please lose nobody. Start beating back this chaos. And we're not going to sack. We will occupy this at tier 3.
Make Under Empire bigger!
True. We'll throw in some walls. We will throw in the growth building. And we will also add then... Oh, we have no cash. Never mind. Let's gain some more cash through combat.
Mighty am I.
Alright, well, it's time for you to prove it. Agreed, he says. Olaf he was in ambush stance. They managed to, we hit him with the old Uno reverse card. We have ambushed them now in reverse. Let's go ahead and chuck in 5, max out our minutes below. Got the tools, I think, to tear this group apart. We just gotta be very careful. They've got lots of javelins. Luckily, those javelins are not armor piercing, and they're not necessarily, they're not bonus versus large, so they are but ranged units. Let's get them. Alright, we get to ambush them on the magma fields. We'll start deployment. Let's get Tretch on the other side here. We'll put the Plague Priest and his other friend right next to with the Hellion. That way Tretch can make them invisible. Well, make himself invisible at their cost. We'll do all of the normal Skaven slaves on this side to act as an anvil.
I agree.
In guard mode so they don't go anywhere. We'll have the council guard up front. And then we'll have all... Actually, you know what? We'll throw him back here. And we'll try to surround these guys with those poison wind globes. Make sure they have nowhere to escape to, so we'll do 2 on this side. Oh, I guess we can't. Come on, let me deploy the globes. Nah, I don't like that. There we go. Funky terrain, we had it. That'll do.
Ready.
All of the globes together, group and guard mode. Council guard in the very far back. They may just choose to charge directly at them since they have a lot more. There's some beasties here, so that's why we'll add him for a friend, and then we'll have all of the ogres ready to smash through this marauder line. All right, let's do it. All right, he says. Make them invisible, and then Tretch, go kill this shaman sorcerer if you can. Send the expendables forward. Maybe more towards the middle there. Everyone else go jump him. And we'll leave their boss be. Go slaughter these guys. Get them each different attacks there. We'll have both of them hit the same one. The globes already doing work. Absolutely melting these units. That's what we'd like to see. Although, hang on now. Looks like their javelins did work on our poor Hellpit. Oh man, it may not get a chance to run away.
Globadiers.
These Globadiers closer. If they're in your way, put them down. They just grunt. Fair enough. Let's drop the heal down on all of... That was super ineffective. Fair enough. Drop some lightning in the middle of all these spears. Well, that lightning's coming on now. We can drop a wither on lots of these units. All at the same time there. Dropping that armor to near 0. Some of our Skaven slaves are going away, which we want to be very aware. We have melted. Yeah, it's amazing to see. Let's get moving up. Come on back, start smashing. Hellpit Abomination, come on over here by the Rictus Chief. I'm happy to throw in a Plague. Ooh, over here. Real good. That's a lot of guys. And we are running away as we speak. Our line is folding. We'll drop the plague there then. Come on back here and give Olaf a hug. He looked a little cold. Chucking fireballs at Stretch. Stretch doesn't approve, in case you wondered. I'll just watch this unit melt. Get the slow-mo. Look how eager they are to fight for corn. Until the ogres show up. Oh yes, the cavalry was waiting in the rear there. The death globes have completely melted this unit. See what the damage is. Plague simmers on away, but most of our forces remain. That group got absolutely obliterated. There is blood everywhere. Olaf's forces break. You came over here trying to start an ambush. Why aren't you finishing it off? What a coward. Well, we have them slaughtered. I'm going to continue to chase down these manlings, and I will catch you all in a moment. A close victory, it'll call it. Olaf had a good time frolicking around in our Skaven slaves, but our Death Globe, or our Poison Wind Globes, did absolutely amazing work. All of them nearly scoring 150 kills or more each. Same thing with our Red Ogres there, doing work. Well done, lads. I think we'll take the replenishment in this case.
No, their bravery glands out.
Their bravery glands? That's oddly specific, sir.
Stretched craven tail.
We have no ability to... I wish we could at least go into raiding. No such luck. We're going to take some chaos attrition, sadly. Let's go ahead and do some ambushing then. We're going to take some damage. We're at least going to be as sneaky as possible about it. Life is cheap, giving us an extra replenishment rate, which is going to be nice for later on. Does this give us 10 extra armor for Skaven slaves? That's not so bad. Ambush success chance sounds good too. Stretch is going to be the sneakiest. The absolute sneakiest warlock around. For our master engineer. Kind of a tough call. Mine all mine would give us more gold. That seems to be the way. More gold is more better. Upgrade the plague, and for a biscuit, we'll have him increase our mobility a bit better. There you are, Tretch. Your army is coming together. Our empire is growing. We are now Kislev and the Empire. We just got to push out the pretenders. We got the Golden Order still hanging around, and I think 1 or 2 settlements from Reichland left. Hopefully our undead friends can help us out and push them away. Especially since we got the Toddbringer moving on in to do some damage. Bring it on, Toddbringer. Go ahead and chuck in some Plague Claw catapults. They do cost a bit, but they're our cheapest artillery, and they do a lot of damage, so I love using them. When Skrulk is throwing in some Plague Monks, getting him nice and themed on up. Then we need to start bringing Snickich on home. He has done his damage. And I mean, I guess we could do some recruiting from Global. It just costs an absolute ton. So you know what, that's what we'll do. While we're up here in the north, we'll allow him to recruit up some Eshin units. So Eshin would be Poison Wing Mortars, and they do use Death Globes too. We want Death Runners and the like. Surprisingly, we don't have. What do we need to acquire said Death Runners? I figured we had at least a single settlement that was kind of set up for that, but I have not really been prioritizing it. I'm assuming we'll do it here and help it so I know what the building is. Oh, the Death Runners are over here at the Den of Secrets. Okay. So that, I believe... I thought we had one of those in the Tower Crack. Oh, we did, but before it got destroyed. Okay, well, let's get rid of the growth building, as some of you have probably been screaming at me for a while. We'll get rid of the growth building there. And in Hell Pit as well. I actually thought I deleted this one. That's my fault. So that's gone now, and then we'll check on the one here in... Kislev can also go, so we can replace it with a military building. That would be why I thought we had the building for Death Runners. I'm just waiting to have the money. Now that I know that I was big dumb, let's get those buildings put in, and we'll get sorted. The floor that hasn't been moved is Kevin.
Council's voice.
I'd like to send Kevin out to do some damage. We've got I cannot believe the Troll King has not been willing to peace out with us yet. We have been bullying him for a while. I guess we're just going to keep doing so. Keep letting him build an army and send him over to die. We'll scoot Kevin all the way to the border there. Norman will push back up to the north just a little. I'd like to know what's going on. Maybe we'll send his Warlock Master out. There are 2 heroes here causing problems. Maybe we can delete them. Do it, Toxer. Just kidding, that's expensive. Can we upgrade any soldiers to make them more efficient at murdering? Actually, most likely is the answer. Come over here to more Skitter's Hellion. And not get played by the system here as we have before. Find Tretch. Find more Skitters. And then, do you already have regeneration? Nah, he has a warp discharge. Okay, well, we will immediately slap on the ultimate mutagen because we're crazy. Oh man, he always gets unlucky. He got an instability, and he has 100% less casualty replenishment rate, so we're going to lose more Skitter's Hellion very quickly here. For you, I'm going to be a bit more surgical. I like adding the ones that give you more speed, physical resistance, and a weapon strength. As you go for both of the ones that add more weapon strength. We're out of mutagen for the moment. Get harvest some organs. Extra replenishment right across the board there. More food than I really feel like spending. We have all of the upgrades I really care to gain. I mean, that's 5 more food. That's not that bad, but I don't want to spend 4,000 on it. Got some heroes that haven't been moved. Yep, that's very true. We'll probably leave them where they're at. I plan on setting up Under Empire and Skaven Blight that allows us to attack Skaven Blight.
Don't cross wires.
So we just need a bit more gold to set that up. It's about 1,000. Couple things to finish off. Let's check our diplomacy real quick. Pharaoh Legion. I mean, you know what? They are at war with our enemies, so
I will hear you. Let's find somewhere quiet to talk.
I don't trust that. Old cheese grater face. You give us 33 gold for a trade offer? Fair enough. Trading with Norskins.
Master. What? Well,
We'll give him military access to Sigvald. He's giving me gold. He was going to talk some smack, wasn't he? You're lucky I cut you off. No more deals to be had. And Clan Scryer is about ready to take peace. Too bad there is no peace for us. Only the void. We have 2,000 more gold. What can we do with that? Anything at all useful? Ooh, we may be able to use that to upgrade Snigich. We could at least give him some Poison Wind Mortars. Yeah, so instead of these awful Skaven Slave Slingers... Oh, let's see what else we can recruit in. Before we waste that gold. Any Gutter Runners that have poison? No, we have to have those 2 buildings in the same spot, don't we? That would make sense. Sure would. We can get one of these guys. Alright, we'll kick out one of the groups of... Well, we won't kick them out. We'll merge them together.
Cold.
There we go. You little idiot. And we will recruit in some of those Poison Wind Mortars. It'll take 4 turns. Man, that's going to take a while. We can at least stand vigil up here in the north while Be'lakor causes all sorts of problems. And that'll be the turn.
Me hungry. You thing, meat flesh. Eat you thing.
Throt is absolutely losing it. We should ally. You're currently at war with Be'lakor. What do you mean, bud? I mean, we could at least have a non-aggression with you, right? I don't think I need to own any of Corone at all, so you can just keep doing your thing. Yeah, we'll have at least a non-aggression. I'm sure this will make Be'lakor happy. Really? The Goromadni tribe has... Oh, they failed to spot my ambush. Nothing you can do there, is it, Olaf? You'll learn one of these days. Or maybe not. We'll go ahead and... Ooh, I say another group of enslavement for the mines. The Baris has a sandstorm kicking on up, and Volmix got a failing pat grade for his ambushes. I think it's about time to declare war on the Bone Rattlers again. Chaos Breaker for Tretch. Leadership +5. I really wish this was switched. It's called Chaos Breaker. It'd be cool if this was -5. It should be for all of them. If you have fought them several times, you should have -5 leadership for the enemy. Which I guess does about the same thing, but, you know. Plague Furnace for Medible. And a Brood Horror for Toxer. Oh, refugees have been war crimed out of existence. We've got some nightmares coming up from the depths there. We're definitely going to need to encamp before we attack the Storm Brak.
Fools! Fools!
Which is fine. Gives them a chance to build up and die. Vanished gives us more speed and a missile resistance. Let's go for Vanished, giving our Clan Rats and Storm Vermin a bit more speed. Oh, I just realized we have no... These guys. Our Council Guard are upgraded. That's it. Birth for some Plague Friends. Let's go for Scouting. Get some extra magical items. I'm going to do some combining up and equipping here between episodes. We have a ton of new lads that need upgrading and equipment. We'll grab a Flesh Snatcher tier 2. So we're getting all of the possible replenishment. And then we can pretty much grab whatever tech we want. We're at 500% research rate, which I don't know if it's actually able to go higher than this. Let's go ahead and +1 control is not that much, and I don't mind a rebellion or two. I say we just start working up towards oppressive plans. Excuse me. I guess we'll just work through exploit criminals then. Red Rotten Decay. Ooh. Wait, that could be pretty good. I can't wait to see what kind of army spawns from the Under Empire there. We've got 9,000, so let's quickly swing on down to Skavenblight, and we'll surprise them. We are not... Oh, did they... Okay, no, they didn't. I thought they wounded Charge Lock. We're not Icket Claw himself, so we can't set a nuke in Skavenblight, which would be just the swellest, but we can build this. We will immediately throw in the deeper tunnels to make sure we can build whatever we want. And then we'll start working on... Which one is the one that builds a town? Or not a town, but an army. Vermintide. 5 food consumed. That's a lot. 3 turns before this one, so we're going to wait till our deeper tunnels go in before we start building that, but we are at least all ready to go. We will increase that boost income, which is just going to decrease theirs. We're disrespectful like that. Mechanic Gear is going to steal some tech. Oh, hang on now. No, he's not. Get rid of this assassin. Oh, well done, buddy. Just gotta believe. He turned him into Warpstone. The fool. There is Joan of Arc moving up north. We will struggle quite a bit against the cavalry of the Draconians. I don't think Colt has what it takes to take down any of our garrisons. It'll be a very long fight regardless, but let's go ahead and claim Track Norn. Or Norn. Added an extra L for no reason. Now this is just disrespectful. You know who I am? You know what I've done to these garrisons at this point with Throt's army? Let's smash them up. Alright, so let's get this battle going. They've got obviously too many towers in the front spot there. Are these the high tier ones? That's why... No, these are garbage tier towers. I am confused with the disrespect that I'm being shoveled my way. Let's go ahead and attack over on the other side. I was going to say that looks juicy, but really this has much better approach options. So we'll put the mortars all the way up front. Clan Rats ready to run in front of them and get shot up. For King and Country, of course. I have one group of halberds defending. You can be all the way up at the front. Just raring to go. Let's pass out some beasties. So let's go ahead and have the Packmaster with you two. The Hero Hunters. And then 2 of the Ogres. We'll even give him the more elite variant this time.
War beasts hunger.
And then absolutely everyone else. Throt, Gorich, our Plague Priest. He is allied with Vermin. He always lets us know that he is not actually on our team. Merely pretending. I'm like Kimmler. Mutant Rat Ogre. Well, I'm trying to make sure they are not obstructed in the slightest on each other, but I think we're gonna have not a lot of choice there. We'll make them a group, and I think we're good to attack. Let's destroy. Get everyone in to break down those gates. Just send everyone in Throt's group break down those. Excuse me, that hurt. Ouch. We will coat them back with some purple. Some grape soda of death. Every single death globe just does incredible damage. Nah, Shalia is not here to protect you against grape soda. That's her one weakness. All of the ogres moving on in. Let's keep these guys out of the fight, actually, although they'll get shot by rifles. Let's bring them over here. Like, speaking of getting shot by rifles. Yes, buddy, your voice is perfect. I don't say that in a facetious way at all. Drop down the plague there and make sure, yeah, I was going to say they're going to immediately switch their target. Be blasting at those poor boys who don't deserve it. Plague's not going to do great. Unless these guys choose to... Natural immunity is the best way, these guys know. Fortunately, this isn't one of those plagues. Man, that's a whole unit. I'll take it. You guys get through the gate, there's a million of you. The answer is probably not. They're obstructing each other. Go ahead and stop these mortars from firing on any of our clumped up units. Keep nom-nomming on the gate. I know it's your favorite food. Everyone's straight in. We'll have the War Beast trainer start summoning in some those lovely War Beasts. There's one. There's two. And we'll hit them with the shot caller to show them how much we love them. Okay, and they'll eat up some halberdiers. We'll grab this whole unit. Charge them in. Doesn't really matter who you hit. As long as you find a target, give them a hug. Oh, standard eye was not what I meant to hit. Was my mistake. Let's summon in some ogres behind. You guys smash on in there. Happy to drop an overcast wither on everyone in this vicinity. And once that goes down, the dreaded wither plus plague breath. Just doing work. I'll have to get some slow-mo shots, though, because these guys will obliterate. Throt emerges from the plague. He's on a mission. None of you filthy humies are going to stop him. There's some weak crossbows over here. Well, it looks like the greatswords are going to rotate over to help out with their big floppy hats. Can respect a man for his big floppy hat. We've got some summoned wolf rats. They're not the best unit to be fighting these state troop halberds, but halberds also would rather not be fighting wolf rats, so take the wins you can. Slam everyone into this group of halberds same time. And then I'm happy to summon in some more land rats to keep that unit bogged down. We'll drop the heals on this gigantic unit of soldiers. Disgusting fleshy mass. You really don't need any heals there. Just keep killing. It is very early for you to be talking smack there, bud. Gorich isn't even hitting anyone. He's stuck in the gate. Brudor, go nom-nom on that platform so they come on down. Everyone pick your targets now. Chewy on over this way. I'm happy to drop another plague right there if we time it properly. Foolish humans. Yeah, enjoy that one. You're having very bad day. You guys keep chopping on those mortars. Three of my units struggling. And my Hellpit Abomination's got a little bit of focus fire coming down on it. We don't need that. Let's explode all of these boys that are in his way. Let's get him some help. You come on back over. Summon in some wolves to help. Actually be able to use them though. There we go. Should be able to go right past. Shot caller the help it abomination. Make it fight a little harder. Those boys are terrified. And here comes the wave of wolf rats. Let's slow that down. Got a loverly charge. Dripping poison fangs. Everyone's got an Achilles. Yeah, they're wolf rats. Get them. Get these crossbowmen. They called your mama ugly. We're using those claws instead of their teeth. That is a wave of rats I wouldn't want to be in the way of. The men in the center are feeling a bit brave because they won their initial engagement there. All right, everyone, smash into this barricade. Gorich, that's a waste of your time, but come on into the middle. Those units actually did a surprisingly a good job of dodging what I was trying to do to them. Let's do this instead. Well, they say 6 feet, buds. Drop in some ogres. I'm happy to summon in some plague monks as well. Explode the area, give all the abilities. These guys are running for their lives. Who is left? Not these crossbows. Or these riflemen. Right, turn on around and chase off those handguns, and now that's it. Men of the North, they are not. Spines are snapped easily. And this is apparently how these Skaven classify a valiant defeat, with 4 lost and 2,084 casualties on the enemy side. Golden Order getting smashed on up. We will sack the settlement. A lot of gold. And it belongs to Throt now. And he is hungry, so let's swing on back into Carrick Norn and round up these man-things. Take that all the way up to tier 5 because we can, so flex on him. It's an obligation. Carrick Norn belongs to us. We'll start up a hunting camp. Oh, lots to upgrade here. Put in some covert choke points. A arcane generator. I think we also want that construction cavern. Construction cavern, Pox Cauldron, and the bell for now. Could throw in the anti-Skaven building for now, since we are on the very edge of Clan Scryer's area. It'll also lower enemy corruption, although there's really not that much of it, so Flunking Hole's not that necessary. We may instead go for an additional hidden layer. For Throt's Packmaster, we'll just continue to work on damaging buildings. List it. I mean, we could give you Deadly Onslaught. You could add Warpstone tokens for now. Give us a little bit of extra magic. At a cost, sure, but a bit of extra magic. There is no cost with the Skaven. At 10,000 gold. Love to see it. The Toddbringer is hiding back in Wurtbad. I guarantee you hiding is not what he is doing. He's trying to rotate around and smash one of our settlements that's a bit more vulnerable. We'll upgrade Grunberg again, sadly. And actually, oh, I thought I could hit Flensburg. Do I care if I lose Kemperbad? Not really. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. We got some warp fire kicking up in the swamps. It's just swamp gas. There's no Skaven. What's Skaven?
I refuse.
Yeah, the Toddbringer is going to be a mess. Let's give... Every time he says that line, that's nightmare fuel, buddy. You are not sneaky. Yeah, we'll go ahead and give him a hero killer. We almost have an out. I thought I was building an outpost in Sylvania. What happened there? Did you all decide that my outpost wasn't worth it? Need to wait one more turn. Fair enough. Be patient, idiot. Well, let's take a look at our rights. Dominating scheme, I am happy to kick in for 3k. Drain our coffers. For domination. Well, now we can start sending Skrulk down into combat. We can leave Ricketts here to defend. Why is Betchafin where you'd like to be? Good question. Are you all at war with the Bone Rattlers?
Much to discuss, and thou art most welcome.
Fair enough. I will join your war against the Bone Rattlers. And you will give me a military alliance. And some gold.
They will bend.
Alright, old no-nos. Let's get them. Me and Voldemort versus the world. Okay, we can trade with the Aggle as well. Might as well.
Compel me to kill,
We're probably running out of...
I do it freely.
You're interrupting me. Give me extra gold for your rudeness. We're setting up a right proper trade network of evil. We could peace out with either. So, I would actually like to see...
I despise loafers.
So if we peace out with Clan Moors and destroy Clan Scryer, can we try to confederate these fools after we peace out with them? So we'll ask for a peace treaty for some gold. Or what if we ask for a peace treaty, a non-aggression pact, and we threaten them? I'd be happy to give you some money back, but apparently they don't want any. Let's go for a peace treaty and you'll give me gold.
Right, yes. My technocracy.
I know I have to destroy them, so we'll keep an eye. If we can confederate them, though, that allows us to destroy them in a different way. We'll try to bring down Scryer with the Under Empire, because I think that'd be amusing. But for Clan Moors, it'd be cool to just confederate them up and then bring them over against Scryer. And all those armies they recruited in, too. Who are weirdly absent. I was expecting invasion. They may have just disbanded units because they couldn't afford them. I'm a bit confused. I was expecting hordes of enemies. They may be on their way still. We'll find out. Evan's gonna keep hanging out in ambush. He's got a boring life right now. We'll keep moving Norman north. He is the daft one. Hurting that growth by a long shot for the enemy there.
Warlock, master of
The Tower of Torment, the Burning Monolith, which is way far north, and then the Monolith of Esterlong. I really didn't want to take the Chaos Wastes, but it looks like the Chaos Wastes are going to have to belong to Throt, since these spiky man things can't be trusted to not try to wage war on us constantly. Move you up north, go up by about 50%, if we're able.
Not Scryer's will.
We'll see, that's because you're part of Clan Molder. You always forget there, bud. But if you forget again, we'll take away your wheel. That thing's on loan, it's expensive. Give this area... Ooh, actually, I think the splunking holes up here is not a bad idea. Just to drop off the enemy corruption. That kind of means we don't need the Nest Nursery, we want the other one that drops Skaven corruption in the area as well. Or non-Skaven corruption. That's the ambush boy.
Master Snikch.
Snikkich's lovely priest.
Chaos foes will die.
Yeah, since we've declared war on these poor fools, we can charge on in and attack Vitvio. Or Vitvo. Oh, that's a lot of orcs. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll start off in the next episode then with a battle against the Green Tide. For now, I'm out of time for today. I have been Space Wizard Total War. Remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Throne, and I will see you all in the next one.